I'm thrilled to announce the next captivating discussion, TikTok's Power to FinTech, a case that solved the business needs. Please give a warm welcome to the moderator of this session, Evgeny Kozlov, Regional Marketing Manager at Httpool by Aleph, who will guide you through this session.
Wow, thank you very much. It's the first time when you are not sitting. Yeah, very nice. Happy to see you all, and really happy that we have such a full hall because I've been here in the morning and I thought to be not that much space here, but I hope it will be fine. Yeah, so why are we here today? So first of all, we're here in Limassol, in a very beautiful place, City of Dreams. It's the newly open resort with so many capabilities here, and I'm happy to see that IFX is happening this year in this place. And we're going to talk about very interesting topics. So I'll tell a little bit about myself. My name is Evgeny, as pronounced. I am the regional marketing manager at Httpool by Aleph, and what we do is we helping biggest social media platforms to grow in the regions where they don't operate by themselves. We're helping them to work with the clients and to give the support to clients on the ground. That's what we do. That's like short introduction, but same time I want to tell you more about our session today. We're going to talk about TikTok, and specifically TikTok for FinTech, because we're based here in Cyprus and we're working with FinTech clients, helping them to succeed on this amazing platform. That's what we do. And to discuss about this very interesting topic, I actually invited people who I know well, but I want us to tell your position properly. I want to introduce Fedor Balashko, Head of Sales for FinTech at TikTok. Fedor. Okay. I want to introduce Sergey Sukhov, TikTok Partnerships at Httpool by Aleph. And I want to introduce Georgiy Umanovskiy, Head of Marketing at Quadcode. Okay, welcome. So let's start the conversation. Actually, we just yesterday learned that it will be a just conversation without a presentation, so we slightly adjusted our talk to be able to share everything. But before we start, I think it will be fair if I'll give you, every of you, a couple of times, so you will share what you do in the company and what you can say about the thing about TikTok. Sergey, let's start from you. I think it's good.
Should be. 1-1? Okay. So yeah, Yasa Skipper, Cyprus. Yeah, my name is Sergey, and why I'm here today, because in Httpool we work with many of different FinTech clients. It might be more classical ones like banking, like payment systems, but at the same time we work very closely with the trading, with the crypto clients. We share our expertise, our knowledge about how to attract new users from the TikTok platform all over the world. For example, it might be APAC region, it might be LATAM, it might be Europe. So it depends about your KPIs. Our main goal, what we in our value to all of FinTech clients, and it's how we connect with them and try to focus on not just basic KPIs, for example, registration or installs. We're trying to deep dive and optimize on the trading activities, for example, or first-time deposits. So yeah, that's it.
Thanks. I think very good introduction. Thank you. And we'll come into further.
Yeah. Hello, Cyprus. It's always my pleasure to be here. At first, guys, please raise hands. Who of you have TikTok on your phones? Okay.
My God.
Yeah, that's good that our panel session is kind of late, because I assume that some of you scrolled TikTok up to the late night yesterday in your beds. So you can ask, why is TikTok here if we don't have monetization in Cyprus? The answer is very easy, because we are really looking forward to working with all FinTech clients, and we are going in a very fast way into this direction to unlock more and more FinTech verticals, either it be brokerages, forex, cryptocurrencies, or something else. And with the help of my team, with the help of our beloved partners, Httpool, you can buy traffic worldwide within our TikTok ads platform in the regions where TikTok is monetized. So I believe and I really hope that after today's panel session, all of you, if you have any retail or B2C fintech business, will start working closely with us and will include TikTok in your media plans.
Thanks, Fedor, and I think we'll be right to give a word to Georgiy.
Yes,
Welcome.
I'm not sure if it is working or not.
Should be.
What
yeah.
about, yes, what about now? Okay, first of all, thank you for having me here. It's really always a pleasure. Well, I believe I'm here because I have a various experience working with TikTok. It all started a few years ago when TikTok was very young and fresh platform, a little bit more young and fresh than now. And I was working on agency side, on different marketing agencies, and after that I joined a beautiful TikTok team and I became one of Fedor's colleagues. And I used to work in TikTok for a couple of years, and right now I'm head of marketing in Quadcode, which is one of the leader of FinTech industry, and we provide different trading opportunities all over the world. So I think I can call myself ambassador of TikTok, and I really believe in this platform and the future of this platform for FinTech. Yeah,
That's a very good short disclaimer, by the way.
Yes.
So
yes,
you are the
absolutely
person
so.
who knows the solutions at TikTok, and now you are CMO of such a senior and well-recognized company in the industry. So you know what you're talking about. That's very important, and that's exactly actually why we wanted to have this session, to give you understanding how the social platform like TikTok helps you to find the audience. That's one of the reasons. Okay, thanks everyone. It's been very nice to, I hope the audience know you more a little bit. And I want to kick off our discussion with a very interesting fact which I found whilst I was preparing for this session. And this question is actually about the financial literacy, which is very important in many countries. And this literacy is not like kids are not getting this knowledge at school right now. And I found very interesting fact, 78% of millennials and Gen Z believe they have more access to financial advice now, thanks to social media like TikTok, that they would find their past, they feel that themselves, they know more than the past generations. That's, I found it in Forbes article actually. So we all see that TikTok has a very significant impact on the fintech industry as ability to bring more knowledge and also to educate people. I, by myself, subscribe to a couple of very interesting guys who are showing very interesting like strategies and sharing very interesting knowledge about things which I never heard about. And it's true that TikTok is helping you to realize what you can do. And to start this conversation, I want to ask you further a question actually. As like fintech industry is very wide, so even here, if you had a chance to walk through the booth here, and many of companies here, they do B2B solutions and B2C solutions as well. And what are the steps to succeed on a TikTok for such companies? What you can like tell us more about this?
Yeah, so actually the first step, even I'm head of sales, the first step will be free for every company that is here now. Just create TikTok account and start post videos, start post UGC content, user-generated content on a daily or bi-daily basis. And you will gain an army of the followers who will become ambassadors of your brand. It will be absolutely free for you. So moreover, we provide a vast amount of solutions for every step of marketing funnel for businesses of all sizes and all digital maturity. I believe that we will talk about it a little bit later, but I believe that the first step is just to download the app, give your social media manager phone with this app, and ask them to film TikToks and just put it in our platform on a daily basis, as I previously said.
Okay, that's interesting. And I want to come to the person who represents the industry here today, to Georgiy. Actually, what do you think? What problems are faced in the companies in fintech industry, which help, like, why they're going to TikTok and why, it's important for fintech industry right now?
Well, thanks for this great question. Actually, it's a very general question, and I think I can talk. I can talk about it for at least hours. But because, as I see, we have not so much time, unfortunately, of course. Well, let me highlight a few things. First of all, as you all know, now it's not the best time for markets. We're in the very low point, and we don't know where we will be back on positive trends. Of course, we all believe that it will be end of this year, maybe the next year, etc., etc. Meantime, we see that a lot of new players, a lot of new brokers, new companies on our industry. And of course, this market is very competitive, and we need to find new solutions, new ideas, new channels, new audience, new approaches, and something like this. And as I can see it right now, as I already mentioned, I'm ambassador of TikTok. TikTok is producing new trends, producing new opportunity for business. So for fintech business, of course.
And not only for fintech, to be honest, because I see music industry is also like suffering from TikTok, but same time getting a lot of advantage from TikTok.
Absolutely. So now we're talking only about fintech, but you're absolutely right. I see that if not every industry, but more of the half of all industries now in TikTok, and they try to develop their presence there. And maybe here have some kind of additional question for Fedor. Maybe you have some creative tips or something like this for us starting working with TikTok as a fintech.
Yeah, guys, so basically the easiest creative tip is just to spend like some time in TikTok because you will be bumped with these trends into your For You feed. It is the easiest step. Moreover, we have a lot of free of charge solutions that like our creative center, like our trending analysis center, where you can check, where you can choose any geography, for example, Germany, and to see which are trending hashtags there, what are the most popular videos there, what are the most popular music tracks there. And you can absorb this track and leverage on it within your social media marketing or within your paid acquisition to be in trend, and to do it is in the most native way in TikTok.
Actually, it's a very good point about the music, because on TikTok you can reuse the music and you can reuse some tips and some style from other videos actually, and people noticing it. It's like this song which keeps forever, I think, in my head is like Yakida, always in my head. It's like I hear it everywhere, and it's like sticks, I think, in my opinion. And I see more and more companies are using it for their videos as well, even here on IFX.
So also would like to send some words about the creatives because we noticed in Httpool that if we talk about like a fintech buzz, we're seeing that how this buzz grows year by year, and also we describe and elaborate this situation on our in Cyprus here local event that also called FinTech that we hosted in June. In June it was. So yeah, when we shared some creative tips, when we shared like option how you can educate millennials or new generation how to use your platform, how to use different financial instruments. So it might be very native ads, it might be very useful collaboration between performance or between like attracting users, or at the same time good idea and good point as financial education of the new generations.
Actually, it's a very good point that you brought this up. Exactly in June, we had an event for fintech industry here in Limassol, where we just decided to share the updates about the platform, and the most important was the policies, because FinTech is a very complicated industry and it really varies from different countries and regions, and that's why we brought TikTok. We brought the FinTech industry representatives on the event just to share this, how you can do it, what are the most complicated things, how to deal with the policy, and how to pass if you're running like massive campaigns, how to do it. Very important, and actually we're always helping clients with that. Okay, further question to you now. Why you think TikTok is a good channel for FinTech marketing? Why you think like marketers should look on a TikTok from a perspective of like getting something out of it? Of course, customers, recognition, building trust. So why you think TikTok is important for them?
Yeah, guys, first of all, you need to understand that TikTok's MAU, monthly active users, is more than 1 billion users worldwide, excluding China. So almost 25% of people who live on Earth, like every fourth, has TikTok on their phone. It is first fact. Second fact is that this audience spent like movie wars length on TikTok on a daily basis. Almost in all countries where we are represented, we have more than 100 minutes of daily usage average by user. So, and last but not the least, as Evgeny said, when we had our event in June, we announced major policy updates which opened TikTok for FinTech industry. So when we talk about more traditional user acquisition or marketing channels, I would say that audience there can be kind of tired of this advertising because they were advertising there for like several years previously, and in TikTok it is kind of new industry, and of course we have a huge amount of unduplicated users with our social media platforms. So these unduplicated users have never seen ads of your company, neither of your company nor of your competitors. So like 1 billion monthly active user, 100 plus minutes on a daily basis, and users who are not so used to FinTech advertising. I believe that this is the answer from my point of view.
It's true, yes. And talking about the audience burnout on the platforms, actually, Georgiy, I have a question to you then. Why it is important for brokers and actually for FinTech companies to always look for the new channels, and why is it like the first thing which comes to their mind? In your opinion?
Thanks for that. It's actually continuing my idea about that we are now in a very competitive market. Red ocean, if you want to call it like this, and new channels as TikTok. Firstly, TikTok, of course, because our discussion is called TikTok, about TikTok. It's given us a unique opportunity to work with maybe not the completely new and a unique audience, but mostly a new audience, and that's very important for us because in other marketing channels, in more traditional marketing channels, let's call it this way, our regular audience actually see not only our ads for multiple times, but from our competitors more than once, maybe more than 100 or something like this, because now in some countries we see that the audience is not very responsive for new ads, for new approaches in old marketing channels, because they actually have seen a lot of it. And we cannot find a new audience, as Fedor said, on the planet now it's around 8 billion people. And more of the half of this audience we already, or some of our competitors already worked. So we need some new ideas and some new audience. If new audience prefers new channels, as TikTok and others, so should we. We should follow the audience, we should find them in different channels with different approaches and something like this. It's actually the same idea which I told to answer your previous question, but it's really the most important thing for all fintech as I see it right now.
Okay, yeah, that was very wide answer, actually, very good one. But talking about new audience, I would like to ask Sergey actually about new audience. That I know that most of our clients here, they are targeting different countries. They are not exactly looking for the audience here in Cyprus. They're looking at like internationally. And what do you think if a company is starting the campaign? What are the markets for them to follow? What are the trends like based on the experience of the current clients, for example, that you have?
Yeah, it's a very good question. Also because even today, I've been in the main hall and asked like new partners and existing ones about what they think about TikTok, what they think about your goals on the maybe half to this year or the next year, and I've heard that okay, it's TikTok, it might be very interesting, but in the same way, sometimes some of our partners have their mind thoughts about that TikTok is only young audience. It's like
Yeah, that's the first thing which people are dancing on TikTok.
So yeah, before that we will discuss the areas where they want to start their businesses. Before this, so the first question is that to me is how we can find our a 35 plus audience. So yeah, the answer is easy because I realized and I remember a few years ago what kind of tools provide TikTok in advertising goals, and I know and I see that how it upgraded, how it's move forward for last couple of years. So here advertising manager, ads manager, it's totally free to you and totally give us full access to any setups, settings, everything that you want to find your audience around the world. So the first question is, so the first answer will be that you can find 35 or maybe 45 plus audience in the TikTok for sure. And if we talk about the areas, so yeah, of course, I guess that the main popular one, it will be APAC region. So it's Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines. Also, right now, we noticed that some of our clients started exploring Latin market, which means Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Colombia. And we have also a few examples, very great examples that shows that even European Union is also open to the new advertising campaign. In the end of my speech, I would like to say that we're also looking for a public cases, and we already have one of them with the FBS. So I guess that it shows us that TikTok can be a great solution for you because how it works with the FBS in Thailand. That's it.
Okay, got it. Thanks for the response. By the way, if you have any questions, just raise your hand. We have a special person who will come to you and we can answer on your question if you have. We'll come to the questions at the end, of course, but if you have something to ask right now, ready to respond. Fedor, I think that it's time to talk a little bit about marketing in general. So if we talk about marketing, there is different type of the, let's say, levels of the funnel during the marketing approach to the clients, to the audience. And some marketers are started only working on the performance campaigns, launching it like crazy. Then they're getting the audience burnout, and then they have issues with the performance campaigns as well. Why the full, let's say, full scale and full funnel approach is important on TikTok, and which solutions could be used in this approach for the best case?
Yeah, actually, that's a great question, and I believe that it continues Georgiy's part about so-called red market, because fintech industry is very competitive, and competition for new customers is really high and tight. As I previously said, TikTok is suitable for advertisers of all sizes and all digital maturity. And if you are looking only and you're concentrated only on performance marketing activities, it's really easy to set up a new campaign. We don't have such a huge thresholds. I believe that our minimum daily spend for ad group is $20 only, but please don't do it. I believe that minimum is 50 multiple your CPA, your target goal. It is like the minimum needed budget for lower funnel campaigns. You can use some kind of value-based optimization on events and so on. So like almost on every other competitive platform for us. But what is more important that of course you always need to fulfill your lower funnel with some upper funnel campaigns like brand awareness or brand consideration. We have a huge variety of tools. Of course, one of the most popular hashtag challenge, which is currently sunsetting, and new type of challenges is coming on its place. We have like a top view, which allows you to make a really huge buzz into a targeted geo for like and to buy 100% share of views for several days, for example, and yes, and you can easily retarget your churned audience, which you acquired from other platforms or from your CRM by downloading it to our TikTok Ads Manager. So. Honestly, I believe that like full funnel, very popular right now, brand performance solution will be the key how to survive in this red market and how to get to this desired cost out of this market and go to the moon.
Okay. Can I add here something?
Sure.
Yeah. First of all, I totally agree with this. I cannot share the proper data, but as I see it, few years ago, almost no one from FinTech launched some branding campaigns or some brand and performance campaign together. But I really believe in synergy, and now in 2023, I already seen some main companies, main players from our industry who already launched this type of campaign. Not only in TikTok, let's be honest, in different marketing channels, and maybe even synergy of these marketing channels will be more effective for this campaign. But as I see it right now, in the future, maybe not next year, maybe in a couple of years, we will see that the branding campaigns, brand performance campaigns, well, I can see this shift, and maybe in a couple of years we will see that this type of campaigns will be the most popular type of campaigns from all industry. As I see it right now, of course, it's just my prediction, but we'll see.
But that's a very nice prediction. And talking about this full funnel approach and brand performance, brand versus performance, I want to ask you, Georgiy, actually, what do you think? Is there any secret formula, like how you should split your budgets between this type of campaigns? Is there any approach how you understand, like on which markets we need to invest more in brand, or on these markets we need to invest more in performance? Like, what is the approach in general in your company?
Well, I cannot unfortunately share any specific details from my company. Yeah, but as I see it right now, the right approach here is experiments. A lot of different experiments, because no one has a silver bullet right now. Maybe Fedor or someone from his colleagues knows some silver bullet, but they cannot share it with us, as I see it. So let's try different approaches. Let's try different approaches in different regions for a different audience. And for you, for your company, for your goals, you can find the right approach which can be unique and which cannot can replicate, duplicate, or something like this. But the right approach, as I see it right now, for this year, maybe for the next year, it's a lot of different experiments. I know that it sounds like quite a lot of budget, but in long term, in middle term maybe even, we see that that's the best way to proceed, best way to stay on our feet, best way to continue growing.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good advice actually. But talking about the campaigns and the clients, I want to go back to Sergey and to ask you maybe you can share what type of performance tools you can recommend to be used during the campaigns on TikTok? Is there anything like what our clients are doing?
Yes, sure. But just want to make a step back and also continue that Georgiy said about new approaches. And from my perspective, I see that when you start exploring new channels, you have to remember about the things about measurement, about how you calculate your data, how new channels affect on your current data right now, how you will be like understand what kind of LTV or any another metrics you will get from the channel. And another option, it's the creatives, because right now it's like a war of visuals. So depends on how you work with your creative producers, with the designers, with the motion designers, and so on. Depends on it. You will get the results, better or worse results from the, I guess, any of paid social channels. And now, answering on your question, Evgeny, I would say that, of course, we also recommend to optimize our campaigns on deep lower goals like first-time deposit, maybe KYC registration, maybe value optimization if it's possible, if you can pass it back to TikTok. So I guess that's it. Measurement, creatives, this is two main things that make you happy and make money.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting advice. Make money. Okay, yeah, Fedor, then I'm coming back to you. And the question which I have actually is regarding the targeted audience on TikTok. Why you think it's important to target the right audience on TikTok? Why some companies are succeeding in this process and some companies are not doing the right things, like, and just maybe give some tips to companies who are just willing to start the campaigns.
Yeah, honestly, I believe that it's important to target right audience not only in TikTok, but in all acquisition and marketing channels. So we really talked a lot today about creatives, and I'm not a big fan of making very customized and complex audiences, not as I've had experience in a marketing agency, not only in TikTok, but in any other channel, because you just make your CPMs and higher and your audience more narrow. In TikTok, creative is a king. So in my personal opinion, it is more than 90% of success. So just use unique selling points of your product, something that can make you, that can help you to stand alongside and to highlight your benefits versus your competitors. Use it in your creative and target different types of audience. For example, if you targeting newbies into trading, just use it in easy terms, explain, do it in more educational way. For example, if you are targeting or retargeting your churned audience, just show special offer for them, like bonus for activation or something like this, something that can help them to get back on track, to go back to your platform. So I believe that companies that are successful with creative in TikTok, they're successful within advertising in TikTok.
What do you think about using creative from other marketing channels? I know that's your favorite question.
Georgiy, actually you are killing me with this question. So I know that a lot of our clients have really reverse approach. They're using TikTok creatives in other marketing channels. And our beloved competitors are launching short video formats within their applications or services. So when I talk about TikTok, yes, we have 1 billion users. Nevertheless, we still do not have so much share of wallet. Nevertheless, when you are on TikTok, you see how the trends are born, and you can use this knowledge within advertising in other marketing channels.
Thanks.
Okay, but what we learned right now that there is a possible way of like creating this meaningful dialogue between the fintech industry and basically the ordinary people who are just never thought they will do some investments and they will do something, because it seems like for iFix I'm coming, it's like maybe 4 years already I'm coming on iFix Expo, for example, and I see that it's becoming like a mainstream now. The amount of players on the market, they're still like increasing, and the well-established companies, they always looking like the ways how they can bring more clients on the platforms, how to find the right channels as well. The question is what I want to ask to maybe to all of you, if you have something, is regarding the creative side of the production. Is that important to use, for example, the stories, or use the, let's say, celebrity or something like popular creators for the fintech? Is it important or not if you run in the campaigns? Yeah.
Okay, let's start from me. Yeah, I'm totally agree with you that it's a new approach again. So one of my advices will be to all of you, to all our audience, please don't do copy paste. Don't do that your competitors did like 2 years ago. It's like a bad way to start your business in the new channels. So bloggers or influencers with the on TikTok open to you new opportunity to start with the fresh context, with the fresh ideas. You can push them to start using your app. You can push them to, audience, to start learning something about the investments, about the trading, about whatever you want. So influencers or a creator might be your ambassador your ideas, ambassador of your thoughts that you want to say the whole users on the platform, the whole world. So yeah, for sure, for me it's one of the key of success that Fedor already mentioned, and is one of the option how you can open a new channel with the good performance, with the good reach, with the good awareness campaigns, and using different tools like top view, more like a branding or performance. So yeah.
Yeah, I would continue Sergey's idea that, of course, if you are a well-established brand and you have money to attract Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, for your advertising, it would be...
Because that's what brokers do. I see they start sponsoring the football teams and so on. So we see that it's happening.
Good for them. Good for them. So, yeah, it definitely would be beneficial, and it's gonna help you to build the knowledge and to build brand awareness for your brand. Nevertheless, in TikTok, first of all, we have several solutions that can help you to connect with TikTokers or like bloggers all around the globe. For example, we have TikTok Creator Marketplace. So these videos can be directly uploaded either to your advertising account, or you can use it like just a video for your organic account and not to use it for advertising. I believe that every TikTok blogger who has more than like 10K followers, they know how to do TikToks, they know how to trigger audience, even better than any like multi-million contract celebrity. So my advice would be to use not micro-influencers, but to use influencers who are ready to work with you, who have a lot of your target audience, and just use them. You can buy like 20 or 30 influencers instead of buying one star.
I'm not sure that I can add something value after guys, but yeah, I totally agree that the main idea, because TikTok is a unique platform and locals and native, it's the most important part as I see it right now. So maybe the good way to save some money from your budget and is to try to find some local content creators. I'm not sure about the mini influencers or something like this, just local content creators. Try to find it and well, try to seed some money. Maybe you can use few dozens of local content creators for start or something like this, and after that you can just promote it, and well, we'll see the results, and it will be cheaper than one big celebrity. And I'm not talking here about Cristiano Ronaldo or someone like him, but some middle local celebrity. So maybe it's a very good, effective way to spend some money from your budget.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. That's good advice. Thanks, Georgiy. And I think I see that our time is coming to an end, and I would like to thank you for your bravery to join the conversation, to have this campfire session. Very entertaining, I hope, for our audience. And if you have any questions, you can always ask us now or after the session if you'd like to do that. Thank you, Sergey. Thank you, Fedor, and thank you, Georgiy, for joining the session, and wish you the best of the rest of iFix Expo. It will be happening today and happening tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.